Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're back with some more Throne and Liberty, and today this is a little bit of a touchy subject. Currently right now in the Throne and Liberty community there is huge drama. We have people on one side and people on the other side, and it's getting a little bit crazy. So before I jump into that and give you my thoughts and let you guys and girls know what the heck is going on, subscribe to the channel if you are new to this channel and you're interested in Throne and Liberty. Obviously, I have plenty of videos already on this channel. I have put a lot of hours in this game on the Korean version, and I've got loads more guides coming. I'm trying to delay some of the guides, obviously, closer till we get global launch. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And also, I cover MMOs as a whole. I don't just cover Throne and Liberty. I'm going to be covering all of the upcoming MMOs that come out, also action RPGs and a few survival games here and there. So yeah, subscribe if you like what you see, and like, and also drop me a comment down below. I really want to know what you guys and girls thoughts are. But anyway, however, let's get into the nitty gritty. Now, there is this item that dropped with the recent patch. The recent patch, by the way, is a huge W. I'm not going to go into the patch. I have a video already covering that. You can check that video out on my channel. But this item here is the Silesium's Blessing. This is basically a 21-day buff. You can think of it more like it's pretty much a optional subscription, I would say, because you're purchasing it with real money. Now, this is for 9,900 Korean. This equals roughly at the moment to about just between $7 to $10. Just look at it as that. Obviously, change it to your currency, and bear in mind that when it does come out in global, different regions may have different pricing. But just for now, for ease of numbers, just look at it between $7 to $10, right? So what do you get with that? I'm going to have this up on the screen now, so as I'm reading it. So basically you get the dimensional cap increased from 4.5k, which is this. This gets increased to 6,000. Now you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, what is this dimensional contract tokens? So as you can see here, you complete the objective. You go to the instance-based dungeons. So you go to these dungeons here, and then you need these tokens at the end of the dungeon. It costs 300 tokens to open the loot box. So you can do as many dungeon runs as you want. There's no limit on that. But if you don't have any tokens, you're not going to get any loot from the end of the dungeon. If any loot has dropped before that, like on the floor, you will of course get that, but you won't be able to open the box at the end. These tokens do restore every day. So for example, say I drain this down to 0 now, and then I don't play for a couple of days, they basically recharge. So it gets recharged by 900. So if you miss several days, you're going to be at max anyway. Now, with regards to obviously the pay to win, giving us now 6,000 instead of 4.5k. Yes, there's no sugarcoating it. Guys, I love this game a lot, but I don't sugarcoat nothing. This is pay to win. Of course it is. It gives you more loot chance, more loot drops, more chance to gain some good loot and to sell this loot on the auction house for obviously Lucent, or it obviously lets you just gear up your character more than a person that doesn't have 6,000. But the caveat for me actually is the NCSoft, we used to be able to have 6,000. It used to be able to be 6,000 limit, right? Then it got changed in one of the patches. I can't remember what exact patch it was. It doesn't matter. They then made it from 6,000 to 4,500. So this, for me, that is more important than the whole pay to win aspect. Whatever, that's not too bad, right? The problem I have is, once again, a development team, they've created a problem themselves. So by reducing the token cost down, and then now they are selling us a solution. So this is for me, this is what I don't like about developers. in games where they create an issue and then they say, hey guys, great news, you can actually go and fix that issue if you pay us some real money. So, so that for me is more than the pay to win, because that isn't that big on that front. So the next thing is you can increase your free restorations of death. So currently it's at you can, if you die 3 times a day, you can restore the death for 0 cost. So for those of you that may not know, when you die in Throne of Liberty, you basically get you lose some experience points, and to get those back, you need to pay with your gold, your Solent. Or if you're a member of a guild, you can then clear these with restoration coins. So as long as you're going to have loads of those guys, so don't worry about that. As long as you're a member of a guild that's active and you're doing guild quests and guild stuff, and you're getting activity points, you're going to have many coins, restoration coins. So yes, that's obviously nice to have 10 free restorations over 3, which is fine. But don't worry about that too much. Don't get hung up too much on that one. Next thing here is you can summon NPC, like a storage NPC. That's just the lazy. That's just quality of life. Instead of me now teleporting like to a main, just say I'm out and about farming and I can't be bothered to literally do this, click on here, teleport to a town, and then go to the storage manager myself. You can then just summon the NPC right here where you're standing. So that is fine. That's not the problem. Now this one is you're going to be able to save 90% on your teleportation costs. So you see here, Shattered Temple Waypoint is going to cost me 7.1 thousand gold Solent to teleport. But if I had the Celestium's buff, this is going to be reduced by 90%. So of course this is huge, and the reason for that is basically in endgame you need a lot of Solent to upgrade your gear, to upgrade your weapons, and obviously like you can see here, it's now cost me, I've now run out. I've got 143,000 Solent because I've been upgrading. I've changed builds a lot to make the YouTube guides for you guys and girls, obviously. And what I have done is I've gone back to staff longbow. So I've been, you can see here, my staff is already +9, but I've gone to a new bow. So obviously I'm trying to now level that up and finish off my gear. And each time you want to upgrade your gear, it costs a lot of Solent. So that's again another quality of life change. If it's going to cost me 90% less gold to obviously teleport, of course I'm going to want that, right? Next one is the skill quick slot. So basically on here you have 3 preset slots, so you can change your skills around. And that's going to increase from 3 to 6. I mean, I don't have 6 builds that I want to quick slot from, but if you do, that's fine. Again, that one isn't pay to win. And then the few other ones here, the Amortoy pickup speed and range has been expanded. So this little guy here, this little fella, he basically auto loots for you. And currently, because I don't have the blessing, they have a little bit of they have a certain range limit of where they can pick up the loot for you, and he runs a little bit slow. So all this does is he runs faster and he has more of a range. That's nothing to worry about. When you transform, you just get a cool little animation on your morph. That's just what that's about. And then it just enhances when you teleport, you get this little glowing thing around you, golden glowing thing around you. Again, that one's fine. And then there's exclusive items that you can buy. So in the special shop, you can see here, if I have the Celestium's blessing, I can now purchase some food, some remedy potions, some more stellarite, and then I can purchase 500 extra contract dungeon tokens a day. So again, you're getting more contract tokens. The other items are whatever, who cares about that, right? And the 500 extra dungeon tokens. Again, yes, it is a bit pay to win, but the pay to win on that is very mild. But yes, TLDR is the blessing is pay to win because obviously it costs real money. But for me, this is my final thoughts, right? For me, the real problem here is the fact that the developers are creating problems and then selling us solutions with real money. Now, what does this do? Because as a whole, this item, this blessing isn't too much of a big deal. But the issue for me now is, where do we go from here? What is next for them to do? Will they reduce something else? And then suddenly later on, there's going to be a solution, guys. Here you go. You can now do this, which you could already have done before, but we took it away. But now you can do it again if you just swipe your credit card. Do you see what I'm saying here? So yes, you can take this with a pinch of salt, or you can agree or disagree with me that it is pay to win. It's very, very mild pay to win though. But the problem actually is like I just said, the developers creating a problem and then selling a solution. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I don't normally like to do these drama videos, but it's been blowing up everywhere. People are going crazy about it. So I just wanted to jump in, give you guys and girls a breakdown of actually what it is, my thoughts and my processes, and what I think about this problem. So yeah, anyway, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon for more videos. Take care. Peace.